Hey guys, Frank here, your virtual general aviation aviator, and today I am in the Diamond DA42, the DA42 NG Next Gen by Aerobask. Of course, the Diamond is by Diamond Diamond Corporation, a company in and of itself. It's not like Cessna is a Tecnam product or anything like that. Anyway, I'm at Oceana in California, and I think what I'm gonna do is fire up Pilot Edge and do a couple of traffic patterns and a couple of touch and goes. That's what I'm trying to think of. And then I may pick an airport to fly to, depending on how I do on those traffic patterns. Anyway, so with that said, let's get started. All right, so right now it's cold and dark. Now, before I get started, let me just mention a couple of things about the DA42. This is the first plane that I've gotten that is native to X-Plane 12. I do have some other aircraft, but they are X-Plane 12 compatible. This is native to X-Plane 12, which means that it's not going to run on X-Plane 11 or any other versions of X-Plane. So this is X-Plane 12 purpose-built. That doesn't look like me. One thing I do like about Aerobask is generally you can click the nameplate to bring up the options menu. Okay, so let's go there. Let's see if we can't figure out a way to change the gender on the passenger, and I guess not. Options, let's just go there. Nope, don't see a way to change that. So guess I won't be doing a lot of outside views into the cockpit for that very reason. One thing I do like about Microsoft Flight Sim is that you get the ability to choose your avatar, so to speak, and with X-Plane, you get what the vendors give you, and most vendors won't give you. Usually they give you a white male, and that's your only choice. At least Aerobask do represent a cross section of people. You got let's see. Actually, to demonstrate that, I'm going to fill up the aircraft. And let's see, now I don't know how that's working on my weight and balance. I got 63 pounds of fuel in both tanks. That's 126 pounds. Actually, it's computed right here, 127. But Aerobask does include a plethora of documentation with their aircraft. And to prove that, I'm into proving today, looks like. So to prove that, I just pop this up for you. So this is the Aerobask manuals folder, and here now I actually get an Avatab PDF also, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so and then so they actually provide documentation on pretty much all of their systems. AFM, airplane flight manual, checklist. So anytime I can get a checklist, I always think that's pretty cool. So let's just pop into the checklist right quickly. All right, so I am going to move this screen out of my way. Okay, so it looks like the checklist can be printed and would only take up one page, especially if you can print back and forth, which I can. So I'm actually going to print this out. Actually, I can print it on one page. Yeah, I can print it on one page and just fold it. So they actually took care of that for us. Back to the passengers. So yeah, as you can see, I've got a black female, white male, and two white females pallet in the front. So that's pretty cool. One day, X-Plane is going to give us the ability to choose people who look like us. And I particularly am conscious of people who don't look like Americans or Anglo-Saxons or Europeans. One day maybe X-Plane would give us people who look like Indians and Latinos, Hispanics, and so forth and so on. Asian. But anyway, I digress. The aircraft is actually going to be pretty heavy with 4 passengers and let's go ahead and refill this stuff. 4 passengers and some roughly about 50 pounds of baggage. So yeah, I'm carrying 78 pounds, 178 pounds of payload, and payload would be stuff that I could derive income from, which would be passengers and baggage, right? You make money carrying cargo, so that's one of the ways that you can remember what payload is if that little tidbit comes in handy. So yeah, let's close these boot doors, and that's what they apparently call them, boot doors. I tell you what, let me open one and jump on the outside and look at it. And good thing I did jump on the outside, because I actually didn't realize I had a passenger door open. Yeah, so there's the boot door and there's the baggage. Next has to do with livery, so I am going to go back and accept what I have here. Sounds look okay. I do want to turn the radios up. And yeah, so let's go ahead and close these boot doors. Get back in the aircraft, bring elements back up, and close passenger door, close left boot door. So I want opens and don't need the GPU. Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here. Now, starting this guy's almost as easy as starting the car. First thing we want to do is make sure that we can get fuel, and if I click this little tick there, then that would close it up so I don't accidentally shut the fuel off in flight at some point where I didn't mean to shut it off. All right. So first thing I want to do is make sure my brake is set. It is. This is my brake, and I'm going to turn the electrical master on and let that system boot up. All right. And let's see. All right. I do have a checklist, so why don't I use it? Okay. Pre-flight is completed. Fuel control. And I think I just set that to normal. Fuel controller. And let's make sure they're both set to normal. Thrust levers is set to idle, and I get 2. This is a twin, So I'm gonna exercise them, make sure that they are working as expected. Okay, parking brake is set, landing gear lever is down, AV master is off, engine master is off, fuel pumps are both should be off. And so fuel pumps over here. Pitot heat is off. So here's pitot heat, and excuse me, for having to hunt stuff down. I'm not really familiar with this plane, but it's really simple. Alternators both should come on. All right. So so I got my alternators on. The ice panel is off. Breakers are in. Electronic master is on, and fire and gear unsafe needs to be tested. So here's my gear test. All right, and I don't see a specific test for fire. So yeah. Okay. So fire and gear is tested. Okay, so I got an AVI tab here, and it's over here. I can go to aircraft, and I'm in the manuals folder, and voila, here it is. All right, so yeah, so this is what I just went through. And so I don't see an engine start checklist, at least not here, but it's really nothing to start in this guy. Started almost like you do a car. So let's go ahead and get it started. All right, so we'll look for anybody out there near our props. Props look clear, and just for the sake of it, clear prop. And so what we want to do is we'll start number 2 first, which is our right, and we'll turn the master on. And we don't really need any fuel pumps to start it. But if we did, then this would be the pump. Okay. All right. And then we'll just give it a little fire. All right. And it's that simple. We'll do the same for the left side. Check out brake. All right. Master, and we'll just give it a squirt of fuel just for the sake of immersion. And nobody's out there. Turn that master on. Make sure it's getting fuel. It is. Usually I can just touch it. It should fire right up. So what am I doing wrong? All right. Left fuel master is on. And let's turn that pump on. Maybe I flooded it when I gave it that squirt of fuel. Let's see. What pressure on that? On the right side is in the green, which is good. And sure the master is on. try this again. And she doesn't want to start up. Interesting. Interesting. Not. Not interesting. All right, so let's see. I got the AV master on and the left engine. So yeah, just give it. Interesting. Not. Oh, I know it. No. I was gonna say maybe I got. Okay, I think the Bravo was keeping it off. So let me turn my mixtures up on the Bravo yoke. Even though these are not modeled, I think they may have something to do with stuff anyway. Nope. So that theory is out the door. So let's do a cross feed on that. Cross feed on the other one. Let's look at stuff here. Let's see. So I got a few ground. Yeah, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be starting on both engines. I really don't. Crank. Let's get up. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have to call maintenance here because she's certainly not cooperating. So let's go ahead and shut everything down. Go ahead and start the engine. Turn off the masters. Turn off the electrical master. And I wonder if this left engine ECU may have had anything to do with it. So I tell you, it's hard to give up on stuff, right? All right, clear prop. Let that system come in so I can monitor my oil pressure. Yep, she's just not gonna start. Okay, so that's that. Glad I had not connected the pilot edge before. Thought I'd get the engine started before I connected. That looked like that would have been a smart thing. So guys, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to tie it back down and call the mechanic and have them come out and look at it. So yeah, that's the plan at this point. Go ahead and let's see. I can't toggle that back in. I have to close it up back right here. Okay, so yeah, so let's get it tied. Let's get the chocks on it. And yeah, okay. And we'll be back. Okay, guys, sometime later, we've had the plane checked out, and the mechanic gave me some mumbo jumbo about the fuel injection system on the engine, and of course he separated me from a few dead presidents. So anyway, that's life, right? Okay, so let's see if we can get going again. Still got the same crowd. We've all climbed, us right, can't see them from the inside, but we've all climbed back in the aircraft, and I'm all about proving stuff, right? So let's jump out and let's show you the proof. Yep, so yep, we're all back in, and we are ready to start. So let's give engine 2 another start, clear prop, and turn that master on, give it a touch, and we got a good start there. Let's try left engine again. Cross your fingers, guys. All right, so turn that guy on, make sure our fuel is on. Yep, all right. And there we go. Check out oil pressure. Oil pressure, both is in the green. Oil temperature is coming up. Fuel is registered and cooling. Now, we don't really have any plans for this flight. You know, these guys are aviation enthusiasts, as am I, and so they wanted to turn out avionics master on. They wanted to just kind of go flying, you know, just look out over the beach areas and just fly along with me. You know, just, you know, kind of the equivalent of a Sunday drive, or as we like to say in the industry, a $100 hamburger. Of course, I like to call it a $300 hamburger now. All right, so let's zoom that in. One thing about Aerobask stuff, you can change stuff just by clicking. All right, so let's get the ADAS for Oceana. Lima 52 or L52 is the airport code. And actually, we want to go ahead and click connect to Pilot Edge. And check this stuff again. Looks okay. Connect.
Connected to Pilot Edge.
All right, looks like we got a good connection. Where am I? Okay, I had to remember where it was at. Okay. 118.37 is the AWAS. And
San Luis Tower, Cessna 47 Bravo, we are runway 29er. Request taxi instructions.
yeah, I could tell. You can hear that 5x5. Good deal.
47 Bravo, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, monitor ground.
In fact, you may be able to hear that better than you can hear me.
Taxi via Alpha, monitor ground.
So I'm going to adjust my radios.
November 2 Alpha Tango, taxi to the ramp via Hotel Alpha, monitor ground. Taxi to the ramp via Hotel Alpha, monitor ground with 2 Alpha.
But I need to be able to hear it. Okay. So hopefully ATC won't be too annoying. All right. 135.118.37 is the AWAS, and the Unicom or CTAF frequency is 0.7, 122.7. So let's get that dialed in. All right, and then we have 124 on standby, which is 122.7. It's in the box, and all right. So first thing I'm gonna do is ask for a mic check, see if anybody's on frequency and can hear me. Oceana traffic, mic check. Nobody's on frequency, at least nobody responded. So let's go ahead and get our AWAS.
Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 14. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3028.
3028. Light and variable. Landing lights can come on. And I didn't turn my position, the strobes on before I started, so that was a no-no. Okay, so let's get our position, our taxi lights on. Then I am going to turn my position lights on for the time being, which is probably really tough to see. Oceana traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is taxiing into runway 29, crossing runway 29, Oceana. All right, so made that first call, and we'll go to runway 29. So let's make this happen. Flaps 50%. It's not a series, so probably should call it approach takeoff set. Oceana traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is taking off, runway 29, Oceana. Rotate at 70. Rotate. Positive rate, tap the brake, gear up. Trim. Get this back pressure off me. All right. Adjust the power setting. Get out of the yellow. I don't want to stay in there any longer than I have to, but max 5 minutes. All right. Oceana traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa on left crosswind, Oceana. All right, so we'll do one touch and go here. Make sure we can fly this thing. Oceana traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is on left downwind for runway 29 Oceana. All right, try to arrest my climb, trim it out. Landing and taxi light, strobe lights, and man, I didn't adjust my lights on takeoff. All right, my beam the numbers, I believe. All right, so let's get in landing configuration, pull that power back. We're in flap range. We never did take the flaps out, so we're just keeping where they are. And Oceana traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is turning left base runway 29 Oceana. All right, make this base turn and let her come on down. We are high. All right, gear down. Oceana traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is turning final runway 29 Oceana. All right. So I am not really looking at my instruments. All right, flaps 4.
500.
500 foot call out. Oh, I get call outs.
300. 200. 100.
All right, flaps, full power. Power back. Flaps out. This time. Gear up. Tap the brakes. Don't forget that. All right. So let's see, where do we want to go, guys? So we'll trim it for this climb and just maintain this course. Oceana traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is leaving the pattern. Last call, Oceana. All right, so that means I can change frequencies. And I am going to switch to, let's see, up here. Switch this one at the bottom here. Get the ADAS for, let's see. Let's go to, that was the airport that I had in mind. San Luis is over here to my left. I tell you what, let's do a touch and go at San Luis. That will. Am I connected? I'm not hearing anything. Should be. It's been a while. Oh, well, I just changed. I just changed frequencies, so that's why. Okay. So we'll level out at 2,000.
Yeah, Alpha, monitor ground, 9 Victor. QA11 Golf, customer's ramp, Request flight following.
And trim, hold it, power back some.
November 2811 Golf. Bakersfield ground departure frequency 118.8, squawk 2220.
118.8 for departure and squawk 2220, 281 Golf. And we're ready to deck.
November 2811 Golf, runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
30 right, Alpha Bravo, 281 Golf.
November 35901 Victor, pass for the Cat 2. In the future, your destination is Kilo Sierra Bravo Victor. You do need to add the Kilo identifier for your airport.
Roger, pass on the Cat 2 and add the Kilo for the airport. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, let's get level here. Okay, so I see San Luis over here, just off the wing. So we're in from the north here. So I want to put it in my flight so I know how far I am from it in my flight plan, the flight computers, what I was going to say. So that's Kilo, Sierra, Sierra, Kilo, shucks, Kilo. Don't give me a hard time.
Roger.
All right. All right, let's look at the terrain here. Let's see. Safety first, fly the airplane first. Let me turn my terrain map on. Okay, so now if I get too low, then I get red. Let's see, so let's climb up to 25 here and see if we can't program our radio, our flight computer. I'll tell you what, let's pop it out. Let it pop out. All right, let's get this one. I'll tell you what, let's clear this up. And let's get this one and pop it out. That way it ain't all shaky and stuff. All right. And now go to Kilo. Sierra. Bravo. And then Papa. It's been a while since I've programmed these, so it's like riding a bike. All right. So I'm 8 miles, and what is my altitude? I want it 25, so I busted through my personal, what I wanted. So let's go ahead and make our turn and get down those 300 feet. Now, in VFR flying, busting through stuff like altitudes oftentimes is not a problem unless you got flight following and they're trying to keep you from running into traffic. But otherwise, I'm free to pick an altitude myself, and 2,500 is what I wanted. All right. So now how far am I? Let's see, let's get rid of this guy. Let's bring, 7.5 miles from the airport. So I guess I'm close enough to call. So let's try to make this call here. And hopefully he'll be nice to me. St. Louis Tower, Diamond 335, Lima Papa is 7 miles to the north, inbound, touch and go. Either I didn't get out or my mic is not working.
November 714 Quebec Bravo. Enter left. Air correction, make left downwind departure runway 29.
So my mic is not working. So yeah, let me get that sorted out. Be back. So I'm back at it. Here I am, and let's try this call again. And let me turn back towards the airport first. I'm glad it's not busy. And try to get back up to my personal altitude that I set for myself. See, 6 miles. San Luis Tower, Diamond 335, Lima Papa is 6 miles to the north, inbound, touch and go.
Aircraft calling, say again.
Diamond 335, Lima Papa is 6 miles to the north, inbound for touch and go.
And who are you calling?
San Luis Tower.
November 335 Lima Papa, San Luis Tower. Make air correction, enter left downwind runway 29, report midfield.
Left downwind for runway 29, we'll report midfield 335 Lima Papa. All right, so
November 11 Golf Squawk Mode Charlie.
so let's get down to pattern for this air. Let's get our
Montgomery Tower 33 Juliet
weather.
3,300 feet down full stop.
All right, so let's get down and get weather.
Juliet Montgomery Tower.
That was 120.6.
With 2103. November 40 Whiskey, read back correct.
San Luis Tower, 335 Lima Papa, midfield, runway 29.
November 335 Lima Papa, runway 29, cleared for the option with 3008.
Clear for the option, 335 Lima Papa. All right. So we're gonna make this happen. All right, so flaps, lights look good. Counteract that balloon from dropping in some flaps. Excuse me. Make that turn to base. Let's see. Nope, we don't want to turn quite yet. This little area here is what I want to fly over. All right, so we'll turn base here.
Aircraft calling, you're unreadable.
Okay, 86. is what I want to be able to threshold at. All right. And let's go ahead and put our gear down. All right, gas, lights.
Aircraft calling, you're on the Fullerton ground frequency. Switch back to your last frequency.
All right. Winds are light and variable, so I can't blame anything on the winds here.
Toronto Landing Ground number 9140 Whiskey Straight taxi at East Line with Kilo.
All right, flaps 4, power back, trim.
November 40 Whiskey, you're on the John Wayne clearance frequency for ground contact 120.8.
Roger, 120.8.
86 on speed, pretty much on profile, even though the poppet lights don't show us on profile.
November 8 Golf Tango runway 24 clear to land.
All right, we're on profile, on speed.
November 40 Whiskey, John Wayne ground squawk mode Charlie.
Mode Charlie.
Flare.
November 9140 Whiskey, runway 2.
And we're down. Flaps up 1 and for 4.
Runway 20 left at Kilo, taxi out.
Rotate.
Charlie Kilo.
Wheels up, tap the brake. Positive rate. Gear up.
Bakersfield Ground, Skyhawk 22 Sierra Papa, request traffic advisory with destination Mojave, cruise at 7,500 with information Alpha for Cat 6 rating.
November 22 Sierra Papa, Bakersfield Ground departure frequency 118.8, squawk 2634.
Attention all aircraft, St. Louis County Regional Altimeter 3027.
2634 to Sierra Papa.
November 2 Sierra Papa, reach that correct?
St. Louis Tower, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is leaving the pattern on left downwind.
I have 2 aircraft at once. The aircraft San Luis, go ahead.
335 Lima Papa is leaving the pattern to the south on downwind.
November 5 Lima Papa, group.
5 Lima Papa.
The other aircraft checking in, go ahead.
Santa Maria Tower, November 714, Quebec Bravo, Oceana 172, 10 miles inbound from the northwest. Request full stop with information.
All right. So let's turn our landing lights and taxi lights and go off. Finally. And we'll climb up to 2500.
Montgomery Tower 330 clear of runway, request taxi to transit person.
All right. So.
November 33 Juliet, taxi to the Rancia Hotel on the ground.
All right, so.
Hotel, switch ground, 33 Juliet.
The airport that we want is called Santa Ynez, Conkley Field. probably butchering that. So what we want to do is fly to the Gaviota VOR, which is 113.8, right? 113.8. So we want to drop that in nav 1. And we only wanted 2,500 feet. So we're 500 feet above our planned altitude. So let's correct that.
San Luis Tower, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha.
29 via Alpha.
So I'm going to roughly descend at about 500 feet a minute.
Red via Alpha, monitor ground for 8 Golf Tango.
Okay, and then 113.8. So I have to pop this out again. And yeah, skip. It's not changing. Nothing's changing. All right, so I'm back where I want to be, so trim it, give it a bump of power. Well, let's see now, why is this not working?
Bakersfield ground, Skyhawk 220 Papa at flight school parking, looking for...
That's because I'm trying to change the altitude. Oh my God.
Aircraft calling, say again.
Bakersfield ground, Skyhawk 220 Papa at the flight school parking, looking for eastbound.
113.8. All right, let's get on up to 0.8. I can't believe I was doing that. All right. And then let's get our altitude set back up. We want 35, what was that, 2,500. And now we'll go ahead and put in a speed. Let's do 130. All right. And get rid of this guy. All right. So.
Clear to land, runway 30, November 714, Quebec, Bravo.
Course. Alrighty, so don't want to change the course. So I got that identified. And let's change the CDI to VOR. And now line those arrows up. All right. So we want to fly roughly 129.
Correction, 41828.
November 41828, Bakersfield ground, no flight plan on file.
Stand by.
All right. Do I have my flaps? Oh, still got flaps in.
November 35901 Victor, San Luis
Why not?
Tower, make left downwind, aircraft make left close traffic, Port Midfield, each pass, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, wind 3008.
I was wondering why I wasn't picking up any speed. And with those flaps.
Aircraft calling, say again.
The Diamond guys, the Diamond DA20, DA40, aka the Twinstar. All right.
November 319er Echo Golf Ramona ground cleared
So,
to the Palomar Airport via the runway 27 obstacle departure procedure to Robin Victor 208 Oceanside direct. Maintain 5,000, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 6204.
319 Echo Golf. Clear to Palomar, runway 27 ODP.
I'm trying to get 122.8 in the
Victor 208 Oceanside direct. Climb to 5,000.
here.
Departure 119.6, squawk
So
6204.
this,
Echo Golf reback correct.
see how I'm struggling with the controls and whatnot. And for a lot of people, this is what makes glass and X-Plane or flight sim so difficult.
91 Victor left traffic.
That's traffic, thank you, 91 Victor.
All right, so I got, it was point, I think I got the wrong frequency dialed in for my destination airport. San Ynez is 122.8, yeah, that's correct. Okay, same frequency as L52, Oceana. All right. And all right, so some of my tricks for flying VFR has been to pick a spot on the get it out, Frank, on the horizon to fly to. Now, historically with X-Plane, picking a spot to fly to has always been a little problematic because the features, while they are there, they can be kind of hard to find any one spot that's really easily discernible from another spot, if that makes any sense. Trying to get back up to 250 flight 2,500 feet. So I don't want to fly directly over this airport right here, Santa Maria. Don't want to fly directly over it because I don't want to be in the path of landing aircraft. So I need to move out. And technically, I would contact the tower and talk to them, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, I'm already in their airspace. So, in fact, let's put our airport information here so that, let's pop this out so that we can keep up with how far we are. See, INZ, INXIZA. India, Zulu Alpha. India, Zulu Alpha. There we go. San Ynez. Excuse me. And enter. All right. So we are 50 nautical miles out. No. Let's go back up here. Ah, shucks. Clear. Outer ring. Click spot is real tight. Direct to. Enter. 25 nautical miles out. And let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Check out altitude. And we can turn back on course towards Gavianta VOR. And so I want to fly towards, try to get those lines to line up. Or I can just reset them. So for all you guys who say you don't like glass, I get it. Glass is great in real life, but it can be a hassle in X-Plane. Let's see. All right, so 130, fly 130. And go ahead and make that turn towards 130. And make sure that my terrain is turned on. PDF. Let's go ahead and make sure wind is turned on too. All right, it's on. All right, back. And I'm gonna get terrain on MDF. So yeah. All right. All right. Been a while since I've flown a VOR, I guess. Feels like it's been a while since I did any real GA piston navigation and flying. Lately I've been flying the Challenger, and I get rusty. It doesn't take much for me to get rusty. I admit it. Okay, so on speed, on course, and on altitude. So I got that big mountain up there. I don't think I'm going that far. Let's bring up the flight plan. 17 nautical miles, so I think I'll go over this set of mountains, but definitely won't get to those higher mountains in the background. Now, I'm not really headed towards the airport. I'm actually headed towards a VOR station, And let's change the CDI to the GPS, and we'll fly direct from this point directly to the airport. All right. So go back here, CDI, and look. Okay. So GPS, and they want us to turn to the right. I'm sorry, turn to the left. So we will do that. And let's line up our head and butt a little bit better. All right. So I am going to set my autopilot. Go ahead and turn my yaw damper on. Set it to nav. And go ahead and make this turn on course. I think we just picking up our line. All right, and then AP. 2500 GPS AP yaw damper and direct 12 nautical miles out. All right, so that means that we want to look at getting down. All right, so AWAS is 118.07. I'm gonna have to pop this out. Got too much shaking. 118.07. Pop that in. Give it a listen.
More than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 14. Dew point 0. Altimeter 3023.
3023. Okay. Go ahead and dial that in.
Observation Crawford wind line time variable. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 14. Dew point 0. Altimeter 3023.
Okay, so we got that. And how far out are we? Just under 10 miles. So let's get rid of this guy. And .122.8 is the approach, is the airport frequency, the CTAF frequency. Look for my airport. And my runways are going to be 8 and 6. I am headed in towards runway 8. And what was my winds? Seemed like they were light and variable.
Temperature 14. Dew point 0. Altimeter 3023.
Hear them winds. I need my winds.
Observation Crawford wind line time variable.
Light and variable. So that means I can do either runway. Light and variable generally mean under 5 knots. Okay. Okay, so I'm headed straight in, 6 nautical miles out, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my first call. San Ynez traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is 6 miles to the north inbound, 4 stop, San Ynez. All right, so airport elevation is, what is my elevation? Let's see, 1700 is my pattern. So let's get down to 1700. Okay, vertical speed, and take me down. All right, I see my field, and let's see. So for 8 it's right pattern, and for 2-4, let's see. This is 2-4 here, and this is 8. So we'll do 8. We'll cross mid. Let's see. We'll do 8 on a right pattern. San Ynez traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is entering on the 45 for runway 8, 4 stop, San Ynez. All right. All right. It's my aircraft. Get rid of the autopilot. So since it's right traffic, then we're going to keep the airport on the right. You know what? Actually, correction, 24 is at the other end. San Ynez traffic, 335 Lima Papa is crossing midfield for runway 24, left pattern, San Ynez. All right. So shall we do let's do a teardrop. Let's do a teardrop entry. San Ynez traffic, 335 Lima Papa is crossing midfield for a teardrop entry for runway 24, 4 stop, San Ynez. It's a lot of calls. So there are 2 schools of thoughts on those calls. All right, let's make this turn to get in the pattern. I'm cutting it hard because I needed to bring my airport into sight. Okay. There's my teardrop. And what was 1700 was the pattern. San Ynez traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is on left downwind for runway 24, 4 stop, San Ynez. Okay. All right. So now I can get in landing configuration. So I'm gonna pull that power out, hold it to get in flaps level. Okay. And gear down. Let's bring it round and bring it down. San Ynez traffic, 335 Lima Papa is turning left base, runway 24, San Ynez. All right, need to look, put eyeballs on that runway. Oh man, I overshot it. So let's cut it hard. Make sure we don't stall. 30-degree turn back to final. San Ynez traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is on short final, runway 24, San Ynez. All right. Let's see if I can't salvage this. So put in a little slip here. Try and get down.
500.
My slip is not.
400.
I need to practice my slips in this aircraft.
300.
Too low. Flat.
Okay, gear down, flaps 4. And
100.
San Ynez traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa going around. All right. Flaps out, gear up. Full power. Power back. Climb power set. San Ynez traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa turning left crosswind runway 24. San Ynez. $1,700 was the pattern. The runway is at 674 feet. San Ynez traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa turning left downwind runway 24, San Ynez. All right. I really botched that one. All right, submit pattern. Flaps are out. All right. Landing lights can come on. Hadn't turned them on before. All right, we have beam, so let's get in landing configuration. Bring that power back and slow the flap level. Hold that nose level. Power back. Flaps 50%. San Ynez traffic, 335 Lima Papa is turning left base, runway 24, San Ynez. All right, eyeball that runway. Ah, man, look at that. Way overshot it. San Ynez traffic, Diamond 335 Lima Papa is turning final, runway 24, full stop. San Ynez. All right. Get the gear down. It's my gear warning horn. And with that extended base, I think I can salvage this. I mean, with that extended downwind, all right. So I hadn't got
Too low. Flat.
All right, flaps. Flaps. Hold that speed. Bring it in. Nice. Flare. brakes. All right, and we are down, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ynez, California. Clear. All right. Ynez traffic. Diamond 335 Lima Papa is clear the runway, Ynez. All right, so FLT, F for flaps, L for lights, strobes are out, landing lights are out, taxi lights are on, and T for trim. Trim it back up. And see, I don't even know what it, oh, okay. Trim it for takeoff. All right, FLT. And since this is not a home airport, we have to go down here, and none of these hangars are ours, so go down here in the common area. Hopefully I have to find an airport manager and say, hey, can we park here and how much, and get us an Uber to whoever or wherever we're going. All right, so yeah, it's a big GA field. Lots of GA traffic here. So guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this flight. Actually, I am enjoying it, even though I'm rusty as all get up. It's amazing how rusty you can get so quickly. It's amazing, right? I tell you what, let me go down this row. Look like I'm way out to find a parking space. Yeah, here's one. Go up. I want to park to my right because I don't have a tow. All right, so we are. Look at that! I should have went down that first parking space. Now this wouldn't work, right? But we'll make it work. See that? Didn't even hit the wing. Cha-ching. But yeah, I should have went down this one. I'd have had plenty of places to park. All right. So this is where we're going to park. Okay, so we are here. And stop our engines. Turn off the avionics. turn off the fuel pumps, and turn off the engine masters, turn off the pitot heat, turn off the alternators, and turn off the electrical master. And should have did this first, set the brake. Electrical masters off. Okay, guys, and we are here. Yay! Welcome to Santa Ynez, California, with a touch of ATC. So, hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I did, and as always,
Y'all come back now, dear.